Today I met with Donata workers who have lost their jobs because the Prime Minister excluded them from JobKeeper. Why has the Prime Minister left Donata workers behind, left local government workers behind, left arts and entertainment workers behind, and left university workers behind?
The Prime Minister has the call.
Mr Speaker, I don't accept the proposition that was put by the Leader of the Opposition, because the Leader of the Opposition contends that the government does not have a suite of economic supports that is assisting Australians through this economic crisis. That suite of economic supports has included the additional payments we have made to those on welfare payments, and that was done back in April. There'll be another one of those in July. He makes no acknowledgement of the cash flow assistance of up to $100,000 for businesses that is there to support wages, Mr Speaker. He gives no acknowledgement also of the doubling of the JobSeeker payments that have been provided to provide the ultimate safety net to Australians right across the Australian economy. And of course there's the many other measures. The Treasurer mentions the instant asset write-off. And, Mr Speaker, there are many, and included in JobKeeper. And in the design of JobKeeper, we ensured that it has covered a wide spectrum of the Australian public for full-time employees, part-time employees, and those who are a casual equivalent in terms of having been in long-term casuals working for employers. But we said, Mr Speaker, we were not going to cover the bills of state governments and their responsibilities. We were not going to cover the bills of local governments, and we were not going to cover the bills of foreign governments. And that is the principle on which we established the JobKeeper program. And for those workers, Mr Speaker, who find themselves in need of support, then they can access the JobSeeker program. What I will not do, Mr Speaker, is I will not join with the opposition in seeking to demonise JobSeeker as a program to support workers who lose their jobs. The Leader of the Opposition has consistently come in this place and sought to pass off JobSeeker as some sort of second prize for Australians, Mr Speaker, who are needed of economic assistance. So we have ensured that we have brought together JobKeeper and JobSeeker. Some 75% and more, as the Minister for Communications and the Arts will advise you, of those in the media and the entertainment industry are being supported by JobKeeper. But, Mr Speaker, where there are those employers who can't make themselves eligible for that program, JobSeeker, some 1.6 million or thereabouts of Australians have been able to access those payments. And the extensive work done by Services Australia to process some 2 years' worth of applications and claims for support has been done in a period of about 8 weeks, which is an extraordinary response from Services Australia and the hard-working staff right across the public service to achieve that result. So we will continue to provide those supports, but I'll say this also. We're now on the road back. It's not about going further down, Mr Speaker, in terms of the supports that are necessary. It's now about being on the road back. And JobSeeker is in place until the end of September, and the Australian government, our government, will continue to provide the support that is necessary across the full suite of measures we have provided.
Has concluded.